Hey guys, welcome back to another daily, not really daily, whenever I feel like it, semi-biannual vlogs. And, yeah, a lot of stuff, considering I haven't uploaded a vlog in a really long time, a lot of stuff has happened. And I honestly don't know what's wrong with my webcam, because it's tilted on an angle. My head is tilted almost completely sideways right now. And I don't know why it's so blurry. So, I tried cleaning it, I tried unplugging it and replugging it, and I don't know what's wrong with it. So, guess we're just gonna have to live with it. But the angle is annoying me, though. Gotta say. Okay, I'm sorry, this angle is just annoying the crap out of me. I can't tilt my head for the entire episode. Alright, so, a lot of things have happened. I'm just gonna start with, I got 2 root canals, and then 2 permanent crowns. Look.
Ha. Yeah.
I feel like my mouth is rusting. So, stupid son. Get out of my life, son. Summer. No one needs you. Or snow when we need it. I'm just kidding. I want it to stay summer for a while. But it's not going to, because this Thursday is freshman orientation, and then, I'm looking at my calendar, sorry, and then the 21st is first day of school for freshmen. So, yay! Wait, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say school, I shouldn't say the S word on live broadcast. Okay, so, yeah, pretty much, I think I'm going to talk about my walk yesterday. I took a walk, and it was a long walk, too. It was like one of those, like, people are thinking you're running away from home type walks. And it honestly freaked me out a little bit, because I walked through the woods, and, and we live in the middle of the woods, like, smack dab center of the woods, right? So, it was pretty terrifying, because, honestly, I've been playing quite a bit of Slender recently, so I was pretty freaking terrified, because nobody was home, and the people that were home were, like, retired, because we live in a retirement community, so it was pretty terrifying. And then I got lost. I had no idea where I was, because, you know, it's Bella Vista. You take a right, a left, center, straight through. You could end up in Rogers and not know where you are still, and you still think you're in Bella Vista. And so I had to find my way back, and about 1/4 of the way in, this big white van, like, no windows, not like blacked out windows, but just no windows. Like one of those things that has free candy spray painted on the side. Yeah, one of those vans starts tailing me. And I just thought, oh god, I don't want to be raped today. I'm not feeling up to being raped. So, I actually took this convoluted path back to my house. And since I was already lost, I thought, like, how much worse can it get? So I just walked casually, like, looking over my shoulder, and they're, like, still tailing me. And I go to, like, the nearest house I can find, and I just, like, stand there for a while. And, I'm just walking back, and then I see they turn onto my street. And, well, not my street, but the street that leads to my street. And I just thought, gosh, the first thought that came to mind was, holy crap, they have been watching our house. And, so they go up to the first street that kind of, you know, water goes, leaves off of that street, and they just stop. They're just idling. So I did the first thing I thought of, and I took out my phone, and I faked like I was talking to someone. And, I mean, I don't even know, man, what was going through their heads. but I was just sitting there and faking like one side of an entire conversation. It sounded so legit, and it was hilarious. I mean, it's hilarious now. I still am scared out of my mind because nobody was home. Nobody. It was like at 3 in the afternoon. Everybody's at work. And the people that are home could not fend off rapists. Because they're either like kids that are on summer break or grandparents. So, I mean, holy crap. I was scared out of my mind. But you know, I was just walking down the street. I was like, hey man. Oh, hey, yeah. What's up? Oh, yeah. How are you doing? No, I'm doing just great, man. For like, I don't even know how long I was doing that. 20 minutes? And after a while, it, you know, like sweat like pouring down my forehead. It's not even hot outside. I'm just terrified. And eventually they go away, right? They stopped hailing me. And even then, I'm still so scared that I'm faking this one-sided conversation. And, oh my gosh, probably one of the scariest real-life scenarios I've ever gotten into. Right underneath, literally having to fend off a bear and getting lost in a state that I had never been in. And fending off a bear is real. I mean, that's a story for a different time and a different place, but I literally had to protect this whole little group of kids from a mama bear. But that's a different story. Anyway, so whenever I almost got to my house, there's this ditch, right? And I've always seen this little glimmer of something at the bottom of the ditch, and I've always just thought, I wish I knew what that was, but then I just passed it up. But this time I realized, wait, I'm not on the bus. I don't have to ask the bus driver to stop to see what's at the bottom of the ditch. Yeah. So what do? I go for it. But about halfway in, I realized, well, not halfway in, about halfway across the street, I realized, oh gosh, this is probably a bad idea. But then I saw, like, a shoe or something. I don't even know what it was, but I just thought, that's a good excuse to go check it out. So then I went to go check it out, because it was on, like, the very edge of the forest, and then I tried to pick it up, but it slipped out of my hands and it fell down this ravine. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm calling it a ditch. It's a freaking ravine. We live in Bella Vista, so it's not good. And, I'm sorry, there's just static on my screen, and it's annoying me. Static. Gotcha, Gryffindor. Slenderman. Anyway, Slenderman actually fits into this story. So, believe it or not. So, so I go down to the bottom of the ditch, and I look at what it is, and it's this giant metal box. Like, I don't even know what it could have been used for, but it was just this giant box, like, huge. So, what do? I just decide, this will look good in my treehouse. So I just pick it up, I haul this giant metal box up this, literally this steep of a ravine, about this steep of a ravine. And I'm slipping and sliding, I almost go over backwards on this ravine. So, I get to the top, and then I start getting into a regular walking rhythm, but this thing is heavy, man. And I'm still scared out of my mind, because I'm scared these guys in a big white van are going to come past again. So I thought, if I have this giant metal box, I can't pretend like I'm talking on the phone. If I have this giant metal box, the worst thing I can do is heave this at them, and then run. So I realized the giant metal box probably wasn't worth it, but I just kept walking anyway. But after a while, I got into this rhythm, right? And my phone was in my pocket, so I was walking. And whenever I was walking, my phone kept hitting the box, so it sounded like boom, boom, boom. And I thought, oh my Godric Gryffindor. This sounds like the music from Slender. And remember, I'm walking in the middle of the woods, scared out of my bloody mind from these rapists that are following me, and then I hear Slender music. And I'm gonna be honest, I almost had to use the big metal Slenderbox as a barf bag, because I was scared out of my freaking mind. Well, needless to say, I got home safe, and I just put the giant metal box in my treehouse, and yeah, so that was my terrifying walk of terror. And I'm probably going to feature the Slenderbox in a couple of episodes, a couple of vlogs, maybe a few skits, if I ever start making those. And yeah, so that was my terrifying Slender rapist walk. Insert subscribe song here, and goodbye.